She was never an hypochondriac. At the age of 9, she lost a lung to tuberculosis in the Jewish ghetto of Częstochowa in Poland. During the Second World War, she survived the Holocaust, but she nearly died of septicemia. All life long, she suffered from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, but she never went to the doctor and never complained either. She self-medicated a lot. Tricks that still work today. For example, if you had a sore throat, the kind that white fungus grows on your tonsils, no doctor, no antibiotics, but icy cold wet towel, then a plastic wrap, then a wool scarf to tighten the contraption. For 2 days, the wet towel got warmer and warmer, no more sore throat, no more fungus. Or a cough, you know, this kind of cough that doctors also give you antibiotics. What does she do? Poultices, cataplasm, with flax flour, mustard seed, it goes on the chest until it burns, 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 no phlegm, no cough, and no doctor. But later in life, she suffered a lot from her calves, what we call today phlebitis, and also this neuropathia peripheral of the extremities, feet and hand, a very exotic word, expression, no cure, degenerative. She could not walk. Each time she took a step, it was like knives, blades, cutting in. No doctors, no complaint. She would take Kleenex tissues, roll it in a little sausage, and then put it in between the little cushion of the toes and the sole, and off she went. The hands, well, she broke a lot of cups. One day the family got worried and decided she really ought to see a cardiologist because her heart started to play a different beat every day, from Mozart to Scott Joplin to Philip Glass. Cardiologist. No, no cardiologist. Only if it's the best in Paris and only if it comes to my flat. Best cardiologist in Paris. She wants to phone. Cabinet de consultation. We still don't know today how she succeeded to, but this cardiologist, prominent cardiologist in Paris, comes to her flat. She's here, in her bed. She always received in her bed, showered with flowers. What's the good to wait for death to receive flowers? It's while you are living that you must enjoy the flowers. I drench us everywhere, roses. So, the rings bell, Professor R. I usher. Take his vicuña coat, leather satchel, felt hat, comes in. I whisper, say, Professor R, please do not upset yourself with the theatrical mannerisms of grandmother. No, don't worry. He could see to my grandmother and played the game. So, he goes into the bedroom, here she is, in this king-size bed, embroidered with spirals. No initials, please, and that's too ostentatious. She's a queen. She's a queen, my grandmother. And we hear them. He in a very aristocratic French, she in a very lavish Slavic French. What do they talk about? Life. The meaning of life, the nonsense of life, but nothing about the heart, nothing about the legs. At the end, Professor R says, you know, you have to cut on the fat. You know, the schmaltzy good you like goose fat, like, what do you call inside the bone? The marrow bone on the bread, and then the herrings, and the sprats, and the chopped liver. You have to cut on that. And the sugar, you have to cut on the sugar. I mean, she used to put 2, 3 cherry jam spoons in her tea, and she was very sweet too. And then he said, and you have to do some exercise. Oi, 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 oi. Professor R had pronounced the word from hell, exercise. We don't exercise. He says, what do you mean exercise? You know, I I shaped my life. I toned my mind. You have our death to get thin. Don't talk to me about exercise. And she was a very shapely, voluptuously shapely woman. In her late 70s, she still had suitors and lovers much younger than her. A real woman. No plastic surgery ever, but vanity, a scarf around the neck to cover what we call le coup de dinde, the turtle hanging from Today, as I'm telling you the story, I'm 62, ben voilà. Anyway, the family talks to Professor R, and Professor R says, you cannot change your grandmother and mother. Let her eat what she wants to eat. Let her do what she wants to do. Ah, oui! I will keep eating my herrings. If I die from herrings, at least I die happy. She's so right. So when today well-meaning people tell me, you should not maybe eat too much of this, not drink too much of that. You should not smoke this, you should not smoke that. And maybe you do some exercise. I look at them and I smile and I think of Hanka and I feel strong and happy. And I tell them, when the day comes, it comes. Better prepare your soul. Tone your brain. That's the way to face aging. And to end this very short story, which I could have made much longer because there's a lot to say about Grandma, I'm going to share with you one of favorite jokes. A very scary, nervous husband goes to the doctor, comes back to his wife. He's totally in tears. He's totally, he said, what's wrong, my love? What's wrong? What happened? The doctor gave me pills that I have to take until the end of my life. But she says, that's great. A lot of people have to take pills until the end of their lives. That's great